Alrighty guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Floss's World. And today, well, we have a lot planned on our hands. First off, we did clear this large area of trees over here. And now we have quite a bit of space. Okay, so we cleared out these trees here. And I'm thinking, actually, let's clear out just a little bit more and make a path to the sea. I think if we want to really make this world more livable, we gotta start, well, having more of an access and roads to places. So let's get to that. Alrighty, after about, I don't know, 20 minutes, 2 axes later, we finally finished. At least I think we've done a pretty good job at clearing out this area. As you can see, now I got a nice little, some of these trees are still evaporating, so to speak, but now we have a nice little pathway to our sunset. Oh wait, that's way prettier now, huh? And I'm thinking we add, some little barn, farm here, animals, whatnot, you know? Make it pretty. What do we want to do today? You know, I didn't really come in with a plan, but I think that's a good thing. Because I'm thinking we do a little bit of inventory organization, and we make a nice path from our house to the ocean. Something like cleanup episode or something, I don't know, because doing a lot of cleanup today, and we have a ton of wood. Now that we have a ton of wood, ton of iron, ton of cobble, I could presume as well, we are on a good spot for future projects. So this is sort of a benchmark, so to speak, of what do you call it? A launch pad. This is a launch pad, so to speak, of what we'll be doing next. Now we have actually too much crap, so that's why I'm kind of worried about storage, because look, we have a lot of mushrooms growing now. Oh, and he grew up! And see, look, he's not even afraid of us anymore. Can't make him sit or anything, but he's chilling over here. He is chilling. We're gonna name it. Didn't we name it like a berry? Jeez, I need to go check back. Like man, I need to know. I can't believe I forgot what I named him. Wow, that's the most interesting part. But we're gonna make a sort of a faux storage system, I guess, for now. Yeah, let's make a pickaxe, and then we're gonna dig into the side of this wall right here. And open this up just for a room of chests. And then we can free up some more space in our main living room area too. So we got some slabs here. We're gonna have that as like the base, I guess you would say. Not the most like cramped storage area. It's actually quite liberated. But yeah, let's move all of our wood. Oh, we have too much. In this chest. Like so. And then we'll have like a dedicated wood chest. And like a dedicated stone chest, stuff like that. Nothing like too specific now, like sorting types, but just so we can, we don't get confused too much. Well, not in the right place. Get some of this. Boom. There we go. Now we got a little flower thing. And I can get some clay, make a pot, and boom. Because we have all that clay down there in the lush cave biome we found. That's where blue in. That's pretty. Little roof accents. That still looks cool. We'll obviously clean up the house eventually, but you know, I'm gonna make it look nice from the inside too, right? I'm liking it though. Okay, and then we can leave like a torch there, take that away. We can put, I don't know, where should our chest go? Like oh, I'm going into the house, I need to access my chest. Look at that chest, the important chest. I guess it's right here, that's what I like it there. So we'll just have it right there. And then I can add this here for later things, I suppose. I'll move all the random, like what the heck is this? over there. This is a tool, technically. And this. Wow, okay. This is looking a lot better, I have to say. Cool. Ambient little area. I like it, I like it. Ah! I really kind of hate those, to be honest. I'm gonna take them away. Got this big area cleared out, too. Let's see how our little house, I want to call it a house. I always say that if you want to call it a house. Let's see how this thing looks. It looks very inconspicuous. We could make it better. A lot better. I think we might dedicate our next episode to pretty much revamping the house. I'm thinking like a Hogwarts style, you know, like adding big circular windows right over here. Perhaps like a little chimney or something. We can keep what we have right here, but we're definitely going to make some kind of Hogwarts style overload. I'm thinking for our house. Never been the biggest fantasy fan, but somehow fantasy architecture and storytelling has always kind of captivated me. Okay. Wow, we got some good progress done. We got a little path to the sea. I am gonna leave this library, film up the last few parts of our video. Perhaps it'll be building a kind of bridge over here, and then yeah. Alrighty, y'all, we're back for today to finish up this episode, and let's get into this. But in regards to our house, I'm thinking that we essentially turn this into, get this, a little hobbit house. Now I'm thinking this because this is an inconspicuous house. It will match the feeling of the hole in the wall vibe, and also it'll go well with the castle kind of feeling I'm going for later. Also, I'm thinking about doing the castle either on top of this mountain or over there in higher ground. But I think I'm gonna do it on the top of the mountain, just because that will probably make more sense. Make the castle look nicer. All right. Also, our storage system is looking way better, as you can see. Oops. Right now that I'm filming this, I don't remember what I named him. Did he purr when you pet him? Possibly not. So we have all these great materials, and I will, in my own time, plan, right, what we can do with all this wood that we collected and all the stone we have in regards to the creation of our little hobbit house. I'm also thinking we use a kind of a color palette involving copper. I think that would look pretty. So I'm gonna do that planning off camera, and I'll show you guys the sketches / what I've come up with. And for now, I think we'll focus on having a little farm. So let's build that, right? Because we need to get started in that. Sounds good. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. Maybe even in this episode, we can add a beehive to that farm. Oh, that'd be awesome. If we could add a beehive, maybe I'll have episode 3 and 4 focus on bees, so we can speed up production, just so the general vibe looks pretty. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure we're on normal mode, because I knew that was not glitching, but I changed that sometimes for taking pictures. Should I get rid of this tree right here? That's kind of blocking up our little perception of things. So let's take a few trees down, right? And get ready for building this farm. Okay, there we go. We got the last of the trees that I think, these guys were kind of just blocking the area. Might take that one down, but I think it's kind of pretty. Let's get rid of these mobs, place some torches, and ooh, I need to get some stuff for that. We should be on our way. Okay, I'm thinking we build here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we build a bridge, some kind of extension over here, and you can cross this little ravine right there for the house. But for the actual farm, we'll have that area right here. So let's use all this area. I'm thinking animals over in the corner right here, and then the farm over here. So let's do a little bit of terraforming. Okay, so we got rid of just some stuff here. I'm thinking it's fine, we should embrace the kind of slopiness of the land. So let me make a water bucket. Cool. We have a hoe. No, might as well make one, right? And luckily night is almost over, so we can have a bit of a more fluid area to work around instead of being trapped by these mobs. I'm definitely going to terraform this little ravine gulch cut off somehow. I want to preserve wilderness, but I also want to, you know, make it not unbearable for, you know, just, it's hard to see the place, and it's easy for mobs to spawn, and it's just kind of messy, you know, with this whole area. I'm thinking about building a bridge over here, but still, I want to get rid of that. Cool. Alright, so how should we do this? This could be the little main pond, actually. Why not? Get some depth to it, you know. And then we can have it almost streaming. I like kind of naturally forming streams. And then it can kind of fizzle off almost here. And have like little pockets there. So we have one there, could have a little like a vibe kind of aesthetic to it. So let's start with here. Get our first plants going. Oh, see plants. Kind of sad how many achievements we don't have yet. So I find that funny. Okay, let's go and let the potato just because we have so little of it. We're not gonna get much of it. I forget my keybind sometimes. That's if I seem slow. It's like I'm just like mentally like, what am I doing? Okay. We could probably move around which crops go where, but we can check about that later. Alright, it's going good. Definitely we need to make some kind of fence, or like a crude fence. Just I think that would be pretty. And get some natural lighting around there. We'll place a lantern over here. I like that. One right there. Right here. Oh man, is that all the space we have? Oh, that's not right. That's pretty much the extent of it. And then just, oops. And then just for fun, I'll put one last lantern, somewhere more practical. Right there. That look better? Yeah, for now it's good. We can change it later if we don't like it. So yeah. It's sadly gonna take just straight up time to get all these seeds, and I'm realizing that now. It's like, it just takes a lot of time. So what I could do, then again this might be a bit more for another episode, is prepping to get the bees over here. Now I'm not sure if that requires silk touch or not, so let me do a quick check right now. Okay, cool. So I did some research, and basically I think I could just get a lead and transport them, though that would be a pain in the butt. But I would have to build a beehive, which doesn't seem that hard. I just gotta build a beehive, put it here, and then transport the bees over here, let them live in the new beehive and whatnot. Okay, so I would need 2 bees to breed, and then, okay, that doesn't seem that bad. I can do that. I might actually do that off camera, or sped up, just because the whole trek might be a pain in the butt. But we'll see. Let me also plant my sugarcane for now. Just right there. So it looks all great. Alrighty, I have decided that I am in fact gonna move the beehive, the bees over by lead, and then create a beehive to essentially relocate them. But we are gonna have to do the trek, and that's gonna take a decent amount of time. I think I saw a beehive on a mountain across where we live, but either way, we're gonna have to do that little trek, and that might take a hot second. Okay, let me get some glass really quick to get some honey. No, I need shears to get the beeswax, because I think that's required to create the actual bee nest. Honeycomb, that's what it is. Okay, we'll get the honeycomb next then. Sweet, let's make the trek. Love dogs. Can I tame this guy? Okay, wow. So we also got a pet wolf in the process, but I don't think the beehive I saw was over here. So we might just have to, I think it might have been on that mountain up there. So we'll go check up there, because though there might have been one here, I should have probably done some cross-checking in the other videos to make sure it was in fact here, because I don't think it is. Okay, so we arrived to the top of the mountain we live on, and hoping I'd find a bee nest. Oh, I know which one I saw earlier. That one, okay. Was hoping that there'd be a bit of a closer one, just because. Oh! Looks like I didn't die there. I was kind of trying to block with the shield, and I remembered I don't have a shield. Okay, well, we'll just leave that there for now. Even though I do hate creeper holes. It's a beautiful sunset. Well, alrighty, also, originally the plan was actually to get the beehives, get some beeswax, whatever the heck it's called, and leave. But I found this beautiful plains mountain area, and I had to wait. I'm waiting right now actually for the bees to fill up their little hive, and so I thought we could do some exploring in the meantime. So, oh geez, actually I'm taking some crazy damage. We are going to take some pumpkins for our farm, loading some brand new chunks in here, so it might be a tad laggy. But yeah, I couldn't pass up this opportunity to get new stuff. I was also farming for flowers, as you can tell my inventory absolutely full of them. Yeah, it's definitely new chunks here. And I don't want to explore too much, just because we could preserve that for another dedicated episode, really. But there's so much stuff here. And the ruined portal, it seems, as well. And then you all saw the pillager outpost. So that's going to be cool explorations. I just don't want to get too far away from, yeah, all new chunks, as you can see. I'm just not going to get too far away from our little bee tree, because actually right now we are too far away, because then they can't pollinate it, they can't load it essentially. So we're going to go back there, we're going to look in that little forest, get some more flowers, and really check if there's maybe even more bees nests that we're already loading. So that might be a better alternative than going further away and the bees don't even fill their thing, because that's why we're here for. So let's get some more flowers. Some beautiful little chunks. Okay. I guess it's a meadow, but not a forest. Yeah, it's not a forest. Okay. I guess this is a no. This is a meadow biome, not a flower forest. Yeah, it's not a forest. Should have taken that from. But I am curious where the bees even are. I don't want to destroy this thing, but I'm genuinely like confused where they're hanging out. They must be close by, right? There's one. There's the other one. Okay, so they're popping in and out. There's definitely some in there. Okay, and we actually it's filled. So let's take some, run away. Hopefully the bees don't get that mad. Jeez, I feel bad. Well, oh, yeah, they're all gonna pop out at once. If we had a campfire, we could do this the right way. Oh, don't get mad. Yeah, they're mad. Oh shoot. Okay, we'll run away. Hopefully they lose their madness. We pick up the beeswax. Okay, we got that. And yeah, they're not even mad anymore. Great, we'll wait for them to fill up the nest again. And honestly, I think 3 is enough. But let's double check the recipe right now. Maybe the crafting table, see if this is really enough. I knew that was the recipe. Okay. So that's enough for us right now, and we can go home, and we should be. So, great. Now he's our property. Oh, there's another one. Okay, you're still coming with us, but we're gonna rob this one. Maybe that one was far along. Who knows? Okay, we're gonna rob it either way. I don't know if you're gonna sting me though, so okay, it's not your nest. Who knows? Maybe it is. Oh, he caught up to me. Yeah, that's right, kill him. I was like, did they already fill it up? Okay. I feel kind of bad because we just killed 2 of the population essentially, which could have been a lot, but never mind. We're back on our way home. You gotta be kidding. Okay, big fail moment, guys. There was already a beehive. Oh, on this mountain. Okay. Well, we robbed, at least from something not local. Eco-friendly, question mark? And wow, there's emerald ore there. That's pretty cool. With the upcoming snapshot to villagers, you know, we might even take some of that because I believe the next next wandering trader update makes them like actually useful. So that I'm excited for that. I don't know if it's released yet or it's what's the no. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they essentially can trade you an enchanted iron pickaxe for emeralds, right? And that to me that's just like whoa, that's awesome because you know you can trade them wood to get the emeralds, and then it's like pretty basic trades. But yeah, perfect, buddy. So you're not gonna be lonely anymore. We'll just put it. We'll put it right. Right now, we'll just put it right here. Right, and then we'll put. Yeah, he wants to go, doesn't he? There, go to your house. But you can essentially look for flowers over here, where they'll be situated, right? And then when he brings the pollen, it'll fall over all the plants we have here. Oh shoot. Yep, great way to finish off the episode, getting eaten alive by phantoms. And we need food ASAP. Oh my god, yeah! Okay. A little bit scary there. We're safe now though, so let's eat. Okay, where are you stupid phantoms? Ah, see, that's exactly what we wanted. I hate phantoms. And as he travels, right, the little pollen he brings everywhere is going to fall over the future crops that we'll put here. I don't know why he isn't going in his... Oh my gosh. I don't know why he isn't going in his house. Yes! Yes! Okay, sweet. Alrighty guys, so we got some pretty good progress done this episode. We've got our bee in our beehive. We're going to bring one more later. Our starter farm, which will be pollinated and increase the growth. And thank you guys for tuning in, and next episode we will finish up the farm hopefully, and then we'll start on our hobbit house. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Episode 4 will come out next week. Thank you!